the good thing about human nature is that you people give warnings about their character. From the previous video that I made about Liz getting cheated on, people commented that when Landon was in a relationship, people was texting Liz about and fantasizing about her. If that's the case, I okay, look, let me tell you something. There was this girl that I dated during the pandemic, and she came back into my life. Right? She's from California, really sweet person. But she came back, but I know she's in a relationship. She doesn't know that I know that. I know she's in a relationship, and now she wants to get back together. And a part of me is disappointed because I'm like, damn girl, like you're in a relationship, like, and you want to get back with me. I know you. I saw your profile picture. You're with your man. And a lot of the times we're so infatuated by ourselves. We have so much narcissism about how attractive we are. We think that the reason why they're coming for us is not because they lack character, but because we're just so hot. And rather than see that as a warning sign, we take that as a compliment and we take them back. If this is true, Liz, you saw this coming, man. You let your ego blind you from the reality that your poom poom is never good enough to change a man from within. Never good enough. Poom poom doesn't change character; it just reveals it. And even with her, right? Like, what was it? Somebody commented. This was the only time Liz found out what the hell he looks so relaxed, nonchalant, while admitted that he's cheating. Yeah, I promise you, this is not the first time that Liz has seen his personality of being nonchalant and not caring. I know that. You know what's crazy? I used to watch the videos and I always sensed that she cared about him more than he did. I don't know why. I think in the smiles, like the smile was the one thing that got me. I never said nothing because it's none of my business and I wish her well. But if you look at the photos of them together, Liz is always happier. Like she's so excited to be with him. She's so excited to have a relationship, and I was always happy for her seeing that, right? Because I'll be honest with you, when you're a YouTuber and you're known as a relationship person, there's a lot of pressure to make your relationships work. That is true. Me, I'm not too good at that. I just know how to teach it really well, but there's a lot of pressure, especially for a woman. For a guy, it's expected for guys to be stupid about that type of shit, right? Like it's expected, right? But when you look at the photos, like I wish I could find it, but she always seemed happier for some reason. And what that tells me is that why did they have a kid together? I promise you, she saw those signs. Why did you have a kid with this guy? You know, most likely, like a lot of the times, just because maybe that solidifies the relationship. Maybe that'll change him. Maybe that'll make him care a little bit more. What it does is that it reveals him more. Kids reveal what people feel. If they start panicking at the fact that you're having a kid, that's because they actually felt that from within. And the next thing is that don't go after people who are famous. I swear to God, like I'm not a famous person. You guys might think I'm famous, but trust me, I'm not. Go look at my last few videos, right? I'm not. Right? I'm happy with that. But guys that are really, really, really famous and that are young, a lot of the times they just cheat, man. Like this is why I tell women go after the simple guys, go after the guys that have a more simple lifestyle. And a woman like him, a woman like her, she shouldn't be showing him off because some women will literally get with him just to be validated because they find you attractive. They think you're more attractive than them, and so they'll try to get your man as a way to hurt you because of jealousy. And you might say, why did he cheat? You know what? Sometimes people cheat maybe out of jealousy. When you're on social media and you're trying to grow your channel and you're dating someone, a guy, we all know that a guy that is with a more successful woman, that guy have a higher likelihood of cheating just because you're successful. And sometimes if you're in the same field, they envy you. Just like Coco Chanel. I think Coco Chanel envy Capel. Well, I think it was someone. But because you're in the same field, they might get jealous of you and see you as competition. And a lot of the times when you make more than him, because she clearly makes more than him, I can promise you, that makes him feel emasculated. And sometimes a guy will cheat as a way to even things out, you know? And that's why from the beginning, People are saying that he faked his personality, love bombed her, and baby trapped her. My boy's playing that NBA game and trying to get her on child support, right? Like that's a wild shit. First of all, Liz, why are you falling for love bombing? Let me tell you something. I don't watch Liz, but I can sense that Liz wants love. I don't know, just the way that she talks, right? Because she has a way of talking that's very like tough love. A lot of the times that means I want to be loved. When you receive tough love, a lot of the times you never felt the complete range of love, right? So you look for that warmth. And so I feel like she could easily be manipulated by a guy who love bombs her because all she wants is affection. And this guy knew that. And then baby trapped her. Lord, you should have watched my channel, right? What a guy. He would destroy this woman mentally. She has the right to know what he did. Exactly. But I think the biggest lesson here is dating guys who are on your level or above you. Because guys just naturally feel insecure at a very successful woman. That's just how guys are. And this shows you that your looks isn't enough to prevent cheating. The biggest thing to prevent cheating is to learn to read a man's character. They told me that she was texting her while he was in a relationship. She did not read the character. She got drunk on her ego. She got drunk on the attention, on her looks, and she thought that it was impossible for this to happen to her. That's what she thought. She thought this couldn't happen to me. I'm too attractive. I'm the wizard Liz. One last thing, one of the reasons why people overlook red flags, because like I said, the red flags were there. They're always there. It's because of desperation. Understand that people who make this content, we're all desperate. I'm a desperate person. I just learned how to manage it a little bit. But most likely, also, the Wizard Liz is kind of like me. Like she wants the best in life. She doesn't want to settle for less. And she has a very similar disposition to a lot of YouTubers, that we feel empty inside and we thrive on the validation and the attention of the outside world. Like that's just how we are. But the problem is that it's a great trait because it can help you build a business, gain a following. But in your internal private life, it becomes problematic because you're so needy and creepy that you can't tell that you're not looking at red flags. You're not really analyzing them because the pain and sadness that you feel is blinding you. You're a crackhead that feels the urge to do crack. And so you smoke whatever rock they give you without inspecting it because you're so desperate to get high that you rather take the risk that this guy has some fentanyl on that shit. Unhappiness causes blindness. Your unhappiness narrows the scope of your vision. Become more happy and you'll be able to see these things more clearly, my love. I hope you do well, Liz. I hope your kid is well. And yeah, man, because it's embarrassing. Like I bet she feels embarrassed. I would feel embarrassed too. I don't say that's a condescending thing. I just say that as just, like nobody likes that, especially a woman who preaches empowerment. I hope she's talking to someone. Oh, and one more thing. For all the Shira 7 fans, let me tell you something. This is your destiny. Because I heard, I could be wrong, correct me, but that she used to travel to Dubai to get all those Birkin bags. She's all about the high lifestyle, soft life, glamour. Ladies, when your values and you show that your values is glamour and expensive stuff, you're gonna attract guys who have superficial value systems. Stop having such a visually glamorous lifestyle. Don't project that out into the world. You're gonna attract these types of situations. When you value money, when you value material things above a relationship, and how do you know that? Well, because in your youth, when you were in your prime, your thought process was to get the money. Your thought process was to go for guys who could provide you with a certain lifestyle. Those things don't change easily. They stay in your conscious. They become part of your value system. And when you get older, you're going to want to look for guys who can provide you that lifestyle. But those guys are not Sorry, those guys are cheaters a lot of the times. High value, powerful guys who have options and who are famous a lot of the time cheat. And if you're used to the glamorous lifestyle, when fucking Bob the normal dude tries to hit on you, you're gonna say, no, you don't have enough. Well, coffee date? Nah, you're dusty. You guys think that getting so much getting money and getting things out of guys like this comes without a price? You really think you're that smart? No, man. Guys know when a woman is trying to play that game, at least the smart ones. And yeah, they'll give you what you want, but you'll never get that love. You'll never get that commitment, that loyalty from a guy. You know, I'm gonna make a video about this. It's gonna be called like something about signs of a cheater. But she missed out on that. Honestly, my problem with her was her value system. Right? A guy that talks to you while he's with his girlfriend, he's gonna cheat on you, my love. What the fuck are you talking about? Like seriously, like you're not that special. No one's that special. A guy who's that famous, he has millions of followers. Don't go for guys like that, man. But also, it's difficult because she's a very successful woman. That's a problem. When you make a lot of money and everyone knows it, you're gonna struggle with your relationships. I'm swear to God. The guys you're gonna attract are gonna be a lot of those guys want to get close to you because they're jealous of you. They'll get close to you to hurt you. It is problematic. For women, social media is not for you, man. You guys, if you want to make money, have what they call quiet wealth. Stop it with the glamour, man. You're only attracted to the wrong people, man. I don't know. That's my take on that shit, man. By the way, people, if you guys want to don't forget, we're having not seminar, but yeah, we're having a seminar in New York City in July. To sign up for my email list. My email list is in the homepage of my website, Mindful Attraction. Sign up for that. You also get a free ebook called The Chase. But also, I'm going to send you guys information when I have my seminar. So attend. We're having them in all across the United States this summer, and possibly by the end of the year, we're having them in Europe. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, take care.
Are you needy and creepy? Do you have a tough time coming across confident when you like the person? A lot of the times you just don't know what to do. You have habits and patterns that whenever somebody triggers you, you completely forget what to do the right thing. Well, guess what? I have a course for that. And it's called The Psychological Game of Attraction, Natural Chemistry, and The Feminine Woman. What I call the fundamentals. All of those courses are meant to eradicate and exercise the needy, creepy parts in you through action. Meaning, you do what the videos say, and without a shadow of a doubt, you actually get the results. You'll notice that men call you back more. Men will want more relationships with you. They're gonna be the ones that are needy and creepy. They're gonna be the ones that want something. They're gonna be the ones that are the aggressors in trying to get a relationship out of you. But the problem is that a lot of people just watch one or two videos and completely forget that there's actually a system. Don't just watch one or two videos. Get the system either by purchasing all of them and get a discount, or purchase them individually. Because a lot of the times, just watching one video in isolation, you actually miss the big picture. You have to understand why it works. You have to understand what to do next. And a lot of times, my videos just can't address that. A lot of people, you see by the testimonies right here, a lot of people have done what those videos say, and they've gotten results. Like the other day, I was in Mexico, and they were like, "Hey, Alexis," and I'm like, "Hey, oh my God, you watch your videos are so great." And I'm like, and she was like, "Look at my kid." I'm like, "What you talk about your kid? That's not my kid." She's like, "No, because of him, because of your videos, he's here." And I'm like, "Okay, all right, that's a thing." But I get that a lot. And ironically, that woman watches all of my videos, right? So purchase those courses, man. And if you don't like it, you actually could get a 30-day money-back guarantee, right? Purchase them individually, or get a discount and purchase them all by clicking on the description down below. You have the option of purchasing the one with the bonuses that obviously it's more material, where it's like I give you guys meditations. There's also other courses on how to make friends, how to master anything. Or you could purchase it without the bundle, which is much more affordable, all right? And with that, you guys are able to support my channel, which will allow me to make more videos, okay? Anyways, see you guys inside, and thank you.